Hi, I'm sending a video of my pretty little kitty cats as a background drop for a conversation that I actually had with a dentist office today. It was rather comical, sad, and comical at the same time. But I've been having trouble with an couple upper teeth on my right side, and I called and left a message yesterday for a dentist's office, and they were closed, and or a person returned my call later this afternoon, and she directly told me, why she was returning my call. And I said, okay, well, then you got my message. And her answer was, ugh. I'm like, oh, okay. So, I have a couple teeth that I'm concerned with that might be infected. Ugh. I'm like, okay. Well, and I'm not laughing over the phone, okay? I do not laugh during this. I'm laughing now, but I'm not laughing over the phone at this conversation. And I'm like, okay. And and that's when she proceeded to drill me. Are you a patient of ours? No. Ugh. Do you have insurance? No. Ugh. And I'm like, well, what is your procedure there? And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have to go further with this, because it is incredible that someone is returning this phone call on a supposedly professional level for a dentist. And I'm like, okay. And I live in North Carolina, Eastern North Carolina, small town, okay? Keep that in mind. And so all of it's done in a kind of southern slang kind of way. And she said, well, it's $172 per tooth. I'm like, per tooth? I said, doesn't your x-ray machine take pictures of quadrants, like the upper right side or the lower right side of your mouth? Yep. I'm like, okay. Well, what? So what is $172 for? Well, it's $172 for the examination, $172 for the dentist to look at your tooth and examine your tooth. And I said, oh, to tell me my tooth needs to be pulled out, it's infected, I have to pay $172 for that? Ugh. I'm like, okay, all right. I think, well, what if I have more than one tooth? Well, it goes up from there. It goes up to $400. I go, really? And that includes a second tooth? Yep. And I'm like, oh, okay. So, anyhow, I ended the conversation with, thank you for your information. Goodbye. Click.